I am marching for my boyfriend who was murdered before he could even apply to FAMU. My city shines no more. Too many suns are gone. My name is Lauren and I have had enough.
It was a tearful start to an emotional day as Washington residents opened their streets to hundreds of thousands of Americans demanding gun reform. And in a city that's lost a number of its youth to gun violence despite its strict firearm laws, the message for many was personal.
That's right.
Tyrone Parker's son was shot and killed more than 20 years ago. He's witnessed gun violence take its toll on Washington's inner city over the years. And while surrounded by throngs of newly energized people, he noted a disparity in the response to gun-related deaths of Black children.
We've been losing kids for decades, and they have never reached this particular point.
The swarm of attention on gun laws after the Parkland shooting has opened up deep wounds within some communities of color that have suffered disproportionately from gun violence for years and have felt neglected.
When they got the attention that they had gotten, we should have got the same attention in return.
For groups like Black Lives Matter, protesting is nothing new. The movement was born out of a compulsion to confront shootings of unarmed Black people. Now they're also urging Americans not to forget the overwhelming number of Black victims of gun violence.
Black youth are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
And the student organizers from Parkland have been listening.
We openly recognize that we are privileged individuals and would not have received as much attention if we weren't for the affluence of our city. Because of that, however, we share the stage today and forever with those who have always stared down the barrel of a gun.
Speaker after speaker urged the crowd not to turn a blind eye to gun violence affecting communities of color.
I am here today to acknowledge and represent the African American girls whose stories don't make the front page of every national newspaper.
For decades, my community of South Los Angeles has become accustomed to this violence. It is normal to see flowers honoring the lives of Black and brown youth that have lost their lives to a bullet.
It's time to stop judging youth that look like me or my brother that come from impoverished communities any different than anyone else. It's time for America to notice that everyday shootings are everyday problems. Everyday problems.
It is a message Parker has been waiting for.
God works in mysterious ways, so we're taking help by any means necessary to be able to build in the bridge. The youth, the students, are really becoming more inclusive of this challenge here. This is our hope. Our hope is truly our youth and our kids that's marching today. That's the common denominator, and to God be the glory.
As the cameras turn away, Parker hopes the inclusion on stage reflects a lasting change in the lives of inner city Black and brown youth. Noreen Nasser, The Associated Press.
Got to go!